Yeah. So, as in our last class, we already learned something about percentage, right?
Yeah, Rose, I've got a doubt.
Okay, yeah, we have discussed all those doubts as well. But you have to make sure that while solving question, if you have any doubt, then you just ask this thing to your parent. Then please ask this question on the group. Okay. And on that time, I just send you the solution, whatever we discussed in our class, the approach of solving those questions. And when you see that solution, then you're able to understand, oh yeah, we discussed this thing in the class. Okay.
Okay.
Today we
Is it?
will Today we will discuss all those doubts, but from now on, be careful. Whenever you have doubt, just ask this thing to your parent, then please send this question on the group. Okay? And I
Uh,
surely send you the perfect solution for that problem. Okay?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can ask your doubt, but let me start first, okay? Then after. Because in this class also, we're going to revising all those things as well. Whatever we are learning in last class, first we will revising and then continuing from there. Okay. And if I
Okay.
didn't explain what you really want to ask from me, then you can ask your question.
Okay.
Okay. So as you know that the percentage means out of 100,
Good.
right? So if
Great.
I write this percentage as, if I write 25%, this means 25
2700.
out of 100.
100.
Okay? Which can be written like this way, 25 by 100. So there are two ways actually. One is how to put into, I mean, how to convert any fraction into percentage and how to convert percentage to fraction, right? So
Right.
the two rules are, one is applying percentage and second is removing. So these two are very easy. Actually, we already learned that whenever we need to apply percentage, for this we just multiply the given fraction with 100 and then
Yeah.
at the end put this percentage symbol. Put this percentage symbol. And for removing percentage, what we need to do? We need to divide the given fraction with 100 and then simplify. Okay?
Okay.
The both are easier. How to apply percentage and how to remove percentage. This
Yeah.
concept is, I think, clear to you. Okay. So could you please try to solve one question based on this? If I ask that please convert this 2 percentage, convert 2 percentage into fraction in its simplest form, then what will be the answer for this?
1 by 50.
Yeah, good. So answer will be 1 by 50, not 2 by 100. We need to simplify, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The next question is convert 0.5 into to a percentage, okay?
Can I have some help? This is what I found a little bit
Convert
hard.
0.5 to a percentage.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do this?
No, I don't know
You
much.
don't know. Okay. So for this, what we need to do? We need to apply percentage or remove percentage. First, let me know.
Do we have to apply?
Yeah, as the question is asking for, convert this to percentage, right? This
Yeah.
means we need to apply percentage. And for applying percentage, what we need to do is we need to just times with 100.
And
So whatever value we have 0.5, right?
yeah.
And And if we want to write this decimal to fraction, then how we can write this?
Zero.
Can we write it like 0.5 by 1.0? Is it okay?
Yeah.
And the both decimal places are same, so we can easily cancel this, remove this decimal,
Yeah.
and it will be 5 by 10.
Yeah.
And to convert it into percentage, we just times this with 100.
Yeah.
And we can easily cancel these 0.
Mm-hmm.
And answer will be
50.
50%. Okay?
Can I write it down quickly?
Sorry?
Can I write this down?
Yeah, you can note it. Actually, no need to write this such. You just simply write it like 0.5 means what? 1.0. We can easily cancel this decimal place then.
I noted it down.
Okay. Now, answer for this question. Convert not 20. 75% into fraction.
75%. Is it 3 by 4?
Yeah. Next question is convert 250% to a fraction.
Oh, 2. We can simplify it. Is the answer 5 by 2?
Yeah. Okay. Next question is convert 1.2 to percentage.
Convert 1.2. Is the answer 120?
Yeah.
120.
Yeah, good. So now I think you know how to convert into percentage and how to remove those percentages, right?
Yeah.
So, they are the common fraction which is like 50%. You can clearly means like 50% means one half. So the fraction will be 1/2. 20% means
Yeah.
what?
20%. I think it
One
means
quarter?
no, 25 is 1/4.
I asked 25%. What is 25%? One
1
quarter?
quarter.
And when the fraction form is 1/4?
1/4. Yeah.
75% is?
3/4, right?
Yeah. For fraction is 3/4 or 3/4 simply. So this is a common percentage. Okay. And there are very small percentage like 0.5%. 0.5 is actually what? Half?
0.5.
What?
Yeah.
0.5 is means
It's
half
1/2.
half of 1%.
0.2 is equal to 0.5 is equal to
Okay.
1/2.
1% is what? 1%
1% is 1/100.
1/100. Okay. And
Yeah.
0.5 is actually what? Half of 1.
Yeah.
0.5 equals 1, right? So this 0.5 is actually half of 1%. Okay.
Yeah.
And half of 100 will be what? Half of 100 is actually 1/200.
200.
Okay.
Half of 100 is 200.
Yeah. Similarly, if I write 0.25%, so 25% means 1/4. 25%
Yeah.
means 1/4. So this 0.5% is actually quarter of 1.
Yeah.
So quarter of this 1% means 1/100. So quarter of 1% means quarter of 1/100, which is 1/400. You don't need to remember this. These are very easier things, right?
Yeah.
We can understand it. So the core meaning means what? The 1% is 1/100. Okay. 10% means 10/100. 50% means 1/2. Anything which is need to convert into percentage means that by 100, right? And then the common fraction, there are various useful fractions as well, like 20%. 20% means what? 20/100, which is 1/5.
Yeah.
40%. So if you know the 20% means 1/5, okay, then what will be to 40%? Just double of 20 is 40?
1/10.
No. This is times, if we times 2, the double of 20 is 40. So times this with 2 also. So when you time this with 2, this will be 2/5, right? Not 1/5.
2/5.
Yeah. You don't need to multiply with denominator. We are always times with numerator only. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So whenever we need to convert into percentage, means this percentage is actually what? This percentage means by divide 100. Okay? And you know what this off means? Sorry.
Off always means times.
Off
And this is
this multiplication, which is times. Okay? So if I write 20% of what? 50. This means what? This 20%, can we write
50 by
it like
100.
20? Can we write it like 20/100?
Yeah, 20 by 100 times the 50. You
Which
can
will be
simplify 20 by 100 to 1 by 5 times 50, which will give you 10.
We can easily cancel this 0 with that 0.
Yeah.
Then this 0 with that 0.
Yeah.
And answer will be
10.
Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me, what will be the answer for this? 4% of 2000.
2000. Is the answer 80? Is the answer 80?
Yeah, good. Find 20% of 0.2.
Oh,
If you are unable to convert, simplify, then just
yeah.
try to convert in keep it in decimal only.
Okay. I got 0.4.
0.4. No. I think you forgot about one more 0.
Oh, the decimal.
Yes. So, we can easily write this 20% as 20 by 100.
100.
This is 20 by 100. And this means times. This is 0.2. And as this 0.2 has one decimal place, so we can easily write one decimal point and the denominator as well. Both have same decimal place, so we can easily remove this decimal place. This will be 2 by 10. Okay. Now this 0, that 0 cancel. We are unable to simplify because if you simplify these two, then you have 50 as the denominator, then 25. Okay. If you want to convert this into fraction, then you can, or otherwise we can simply write it like 2 times 2 is 4, and with 100 as denominator, and for decimal we can write it like 0.04.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I want to just give you one trick. The trick is, whenever you see there is a one decimal place, okay,
Yeah.
then just write 1 0 in the denominator. When you remove this decimal, there is a 1 0 in the denominator. Or another way is, if there is a 1 0 in the denominator, then just write it like 0.2, means one decimal place. If there is 2 0 in the denominator, okay, then you need 2 decimal place. But you have just one, which is 2, right?
So 0.02.
Yeah. Now we have 2 decimal place.
Yeah.
Then we put decimal point here, and answer will be 0.02. What if we have 3 decimal place in the denominator? Kavya, here we have 3 decimal place.
Yeah. Oh,
So we need 3 decimal point.
0.02.
3 decimal place. Then
Yeah.
put 1 decimal point here. Answer will be this.
Yeah. 0.002.
Okay.
What if it's 4? Will it be 0.0? 0.002.
We just increase the number of decimal places here. Right?
Right.
Sometimes children struggle in doing this type of sums. Okay, so now the next concept is increasing and decreasing amount into percentage that we already covered, right?
Yes, easy.
So whenever we need to increase something, like I ask, increase. Okay, yeah. Question is increase 200 pound by 25%. Okay?
Oh, I know this.
It doesn't say clearly that just increase 200 pound with 20 pound. No. It asks you to increase this 200 pound by 25%. And we don't know what 25% of this 200 is. Right? So the first step is find out what is the 25% of 200. Okay? And you can easily find this, that 25% of 200 pound is what? 25 by 100, because this
Times of
percentage is
200.
100, and then
Times
times
of
with
200.
200. Very good.
That'll
Now,
give you 10
cancel
plus
this
zeros.
2 0.
I'll give you 50.
Yeah, good. So this will be 50.
50.
Okay. So, when we are younger, then they ask us that increase 200 by 25 pound or 20 pound. Then we just add those two. But this time, they didn't ask like that way. They asked increase 200 pound by 25%. First, the first step is we need to find out what this 25% of 200 is. So the 25% of 200 pound is 50 pound. This is what? 50 pound. Then,
but that's not the answer. Due to 200 pounds at 50.
Yeah, because we need to increase. Okay? So
and if it's a
step
decrease,
2 is 200 pound add with 50 pound.
If it says
Answer
decrease,
will be
if it says decrease, then we have to do 200 take away 50, which will give you 150.
Yeah, then we need to subtract. Okay? If there's a decrease. Good. And do you know the second method for solving this question? How to do this using trickier way?
No.
The easier way? No.
The easier way?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, we call it as method 2. Okay. So, everything is 100%. I already tell you that everything is actually 100%. Okay. So, yeah. So, what the total percentage is? Earlier, this 200 is actually 100%. Right? And we need to increase 25%. So, earlier we have 100%. Now, we need to increase 25%. Means we need to add 25% with this 100%.
Huh? What? That will give you 125%.
Yeah, 125%. Okay? So, we need to find out 125% of 200 actually. Okay? So, what will be 125% of 200? It will be 125 by 100 times with 200. This 0, that 0, this 0, that 0 cancel. Now times this with 2. 5 times 2. Very good. Answer will be 250. So this is actually method 2. Okay? This is method 1. This is method 2. So actually both are easier, but using this way we can calculate faster. Right?
Yeah.
No need to note these things. everything written in your sheet, Kavya. You don't need to read note. Okay. When you go through the sheet, then you can easily see that oh, each and every concept is written here as well. Okay. So those I solved the same question using both method in the sheet as well, method 1 and method 2. If you want, then you can look into page number 3 on your sheet.
Page Oh yeah, you did the question.
Page number 3.
Yeah, I can see it. 100% at 25%. Put it 125%. Now find 125% of 200. It says that.
Now it's
Yeah.
fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Now try one more question, which is increase, or you want to do one question based on decrease first?
Increase.
Decrease.
Not increase. I want to increase first.
Increase. Okay. So increase 500 pound by 25%. You can try the easier way first, then you can maybe find out the answer very quickly. Or whatever you wish. What are you looking at?
In the sheet.
Why? Why you need the sheet?
So this is method B.
No. If you know method 1, then try method 1. Try to do everything by yourself, Kavya.
Okay.
If you're stuck in any point, then ask me that after this, what we need to do. Okay? You can ask this clearly that I forgot that after this step, what we need to do. But always use your mind. Don't look here and there.
And that's 125. I mean 100. No.
You need to increase. Increase
600.
this amount by 25%.
It is 625.
Yeah. Good. How you do this?
So I did 25 by 100 times of 500.
Yeah.
Which gave me 125, and I did 125 at 50.
Very good.
Gave me
Wow.
625.
Now try method 2 by yourself. And if you stuck at any point, then ask me. Don't look into your sheet, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, you have habit of doing this, Kavya, that you need sheet to look into, or you need to look into any solutions, right? So try it by yourself. If you stuck at any point, please ask me.
Okay.
I'm happy to explain it again.
I did the second way. Method B.
Yeah?
I did method B.
And you get your answer? You got your answer or not?
625.
Now you understand what method B says? Very
Can
good,
I do
Karthik.
Can I do one more question?
Yeah, please do one more question. Increase, this time increase 400 pound. Sorry. By 5%.
Okay. Is the answer 420? 800 to 420.
You use which method? Method 1 or method 2?
Method 2.
Method 2.
Yeah. 420 pounds.
What you got?
420 pounds.
Very good.
Using method 2.
Very good.
Can we do decreasing now?
Okay. Please decrease. £2 by 30%. Oh no, this will be hard for you in first home. Same question. £400 by 2%.
We have to
Or
decrease.
20%. This time 20%. Yeah.
Okay. I think I might know how to do this.
£400 by 20%.
I think I know how to do this.
And you know, Kavya, when you apply method 2, so this time earlier we have £100.
I know how to do it.
And now we need to decrease.
Take away. Yeah, I know.
Okay, then good.
That's a
Please try then.
is the answer 320 pounds? Is the answer 320 pounds?
320 or 220? What you say?
320 pounds.
Good, very good. You're using method 2.
Yeah.
Now try with method 1 also.
Okay. Yeah, I got 320 for the second way as well.
Okay. And what is the answer for 20% of 400?
320 pounds.
Sorry?
320 pounds.
No. What will be the 20% of 400? First, you need to find out the 20% of 400, right? Then you need to subtract those. So what you got when you find 20% of 400?
I got 80, and then I did 400 take away 80, which gave me 320.
Good. So now you're okay with increasing and decreasing amount.
Yeah, can I do one more question for decrease?
Okay.
We haven't done
Those difficult one that I gave you earlier.
Okay.
Which is decrease £2 by 30%.
I'll try.
Yes, please.
Is the answer 0.8?
Decrease, you need to decrease this
I
amount.
decreased it. And it gave me 0.8.
You need to subtract those 0.8 from this 2, Kavya.
Oh,
No, I think you got your wrong answer. Okay. First tell me, you are using method 2, applying method 2 or method 1?
method 1.
Method 1. So what you get? What will be the answer for 30% of 2 pounds?
Got 3 by 10 times 2 pounds.
Yeah?
It answers 6 by 10.
Yeah, 6 by 10. And when you convert that into decimal, answer will be?
0.6. I did 0.6 times up
Okay.
to.
Now you need to subtract those 0.6 from this 2 pound, right?
I did something else.
Yeah.
Can I give one more harder sum? Like the same, like decrease
Now
something.
please try the same with method 2.
Method 2. Is the answer 1.4?
Very good. Yeah, the same answer. Okay, now try one more, please. Decrease pound 5 by 10%.
Is the answer 4.9?
Sorry?
Is the answer 4.9?
No. How 4.9? How 4.9? This is 5 pound. You decrease with 10%.
Oh. I did 10 by 100 times of 5, which gives me 1 by 10 times of 5, which is 0.
10 times 5. Sorry, 10% of 5 is what?
10% of 5.
Is 5 by 10?
What? No, I got 1 by 10, and I did 1.
Okay.
I did 0.
Answer me one by one. What will be the answer for 10% of pound? Pound 5.
4.9.
No. For this one, 10% of 5 pound is what?
10% of 5 pound.
Is 10 by 100 times 5.
Times of 5. Sorry, I can't start zeros.
This will be 0.5.
Yes. No. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. 0.5. No, I got 0.1.
How?
I did 5.
How 0.1?
Oh.
Where you got that one? How this 5 converted into 1, Kavya?
I did 1 by 10. So I converted that into 0. I converted 1 by 10 into 0.1 and then I did 0.5 equals 0.1.
That's why. Now you need to just subtract this from 5 and answer will be 5 pound minus 0.5 pound. Answer will be 0.5 pound.
I did that. I said 4.5.
Yeah, good. Okay. Now, are you okay with this increasing, decreasing amount, Kavya?
Yeah.
Okay. If not, then just tell me. We are doing few more questions based on this.
How many more questions?
If you want, if you're not comfortable in increasing and decreasing percentage value, then only we are doing more questions. Otherwise, it's fine.
Can we do more, please?
Okay, we can do. So you don't want to do the next topic. You want to continue in here.
No, we can go to the next topic. I'm okay with it.
Oh, next topic. You are comfortable with this increasing, decreasing amount?
Yes.
Okay. So the next topic is how to find the whole. Means finding
I need
the
help on this.
whole. Okay?
I need help on this. I need help on this one.
So for finding, let me explain first. We already covered this in our last class. That's why I told you that we are revising all those things again in this class as well. Okay. So how to finding the whole? So finding the whole is actually very easy. You know, there's another way which is by using algebra, but here we are not using algebra. We are using the easier approach and find the answer in very quicker way. So in this, we are giving a part. Like earlier, they asked us to find out the 20% of this amount, 50% of that amount. This time, they give us the percentage. This is like 10% is 20. Now find the whole. They ask like this way. If 10% is 20, then find the whole.
I'm kind of confused on this.
Okay? So this time, they don't ask like find the 10% of this amount, 20% of that amount. They ask if 10% is this amount, then what will be the whole? Okay? So for this, we are approaching this step by step. So step 1 is write out the percentage whatever given. So they give us 10%, which is 20. Step 1 says write whatever percentage is given. Step 2, try to find out one value of 1%. So here, as 10% is 20, so what will be the 1%, Kavya?
So the 1% will be.
If 10% is 20, 10% is 20.
Will 1% be equal to 2?
2, very easy.
Yeah.
1% is 2. And you know how we are doing this? We are doing this by 20 by 10.
Which gives us 2.
That's how we get 2. We are dividing this. I mean, whatever we have here, we are writing those as it is. For finding 1, be careful. Children are confused in this line. That what goes in the down, what we need to write on the numerator part.
Yeah.
So this is very confusing part. So be careful. Whenever we need to find out the value of 1%, 1 is actually smaller than this amount.
So we have to divide.
We have to divide. So we have to divide with what? So whatever we already have, write those as it is and divide this with this amount. Divide with this. This means this 10 goes in down. Okay?
Yeah, it's only 2.
Now, the whole is actually what? Whole is 100%.
Yeah.
Which means now we're to find out the value of 100%. And this 100% is more than 1.
Yeah.
So we need to times with 100. Okay.
Okay.
So 20 by 10, which is value of 1%, and time this with 100 because
Good.
this 100 is whole. Now just
And
simplify this 0, that
it's
0
canceling.
cancel. 20 times 10 is 200. So
Yeah,
if
for me too.
200, answer will be 200. You can easily
Okay.
imagine it, Kavya, that if 10% is 20, then 100% is 200.
Oh, okay.
10% is 20, then 100% is what? 200.
200.
But this is the way how we are solving this. Okay? This is the way how we are solving this step by step. This is the approach of solving any question based on this. If we are giving any part of percentage and they ask us to finding the whole, so the steps are first write whatever value is given, whatever percentage is given, write that percentage as it is. Step 2, try to find out the value of 1% first. Step 3, as we know, whole means 100%, so find 100%. As
Okay,
this
can
1 is smaller than 10, that's why we are dividing. As this 100 is bigger than 1, that's why we are multiplying.
we do a question?
Understand the logic, Kavya. Okay, whenever I explain anything, you have to think this thing. Oh, why we are dividing? Why we are multiplying? Why we are adding? Not just remember, here we need to add, there we need to multiply. No, not at all. Math is not just like this. You need to think. Okay?
Oh, think.
Yeah, thinking is more important. So here, your each and every doubt is clear that why we are dividing, why we are multiplying, why we are
Yeah.
finding 100%.
Oh, because it's the whole.
Very good. And why we are finding 1%? Because if we know the value of 1, then we can easily find the value of any.
100 or 200, 300.
300, 500, every value we can easily find. If they give us 1 percentage value, then what is 2%? Times with 2, 3% times with 3. Okay, very easy.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
we
very
know the value of 1%, then we can easily find the value of any. That's why we are finding 1%. And why 100%? Because 100% means whole.
Mhm.
Your every
Understood.
doubt is clear now.
Yeah, every doubt is
Do
clear.
you need to note this on the notes or you remember what we are doing here?
I'm gonna note it.
You already
I
noted.
I'll note it.
No need to note, Kavya. Please keep all things in your mind.
Okay.
Okay? And when you are solving the question, please don't look here and there. Always use a memory whatever you learned from me. And if you stuck at any point, please ask me.
Okay.
Okay?
I do some.
Yeah.
I do some.
We must do some based on this. That's why after explaining the solution, I mostly rub the solution. Then I gave you the question because I want you to use your memory. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So here's the question for you. And the question is if question we can ask question in different ways, Kavya. We not always writing if 10% is this, then 20% is what. We are asking different way. We can ask like 15%, 15 is 20% of which number? 15 is 20% of which number? So here also they are trying to ask us the find the value of whole.
The whole.
Okay?
Yes. I think I might know.
Could you please tilt your laptop a little bit down? I want to see what is in your hand. Pencil. Where's your sheet?
No, the book. The book.
Where's your seat?
Inside.
Close your sheet, please.
No, filling.
Bit aside. When I ask you to open, then only. Yeah. Now try to solve this question by your own. If you're stuck at any point, Kavya, please ask me. I'm happy to explain it again.
Okay.
Try it by yourself and please ask your doubt.
I'm a bit confused.
Oh. Okay, how you're comfortable, you can keep your laptop like that way.
Planted.
Okay.
Planted. I'm a bit confused.
Where?
Like in how much one is? Like how to find
How you start this question? First, what you are writing in your sheet?
I will bet 15 equal to 20 by 100 times.
No. First, write what percentage is given actually. So they are giving value of 20%, right?
Yeah.
So they are giving 20%, which equals 15.
Yeah.
Did you write this already?
No.
No?
No.
You're writing another way. You're equating 15 equal 20%, right? Which is wrong. They're giving the value. So first write what percentage value is given in the question.
Okay.
In the question, they are giving us value of 20%. Right?
Right.
Now, we need to find the value of 1%. So 1%
Yeah.
is what?
1% is 15 divided by 20.
Very good. Then we need to find out value of 100%.
100%, which is equal to
This 1% value, 15 by 20, and times with 100.
100.
Okay? Whatever 1% value we have, then just times with 100.
Okay. 15 by 2.
Please be careful. This is value of 20%. This 15 is what? Value of 20%. Then we are trying to find out the value of 1%. As 1 is smaller than 20, that's why we are dividing. So this is the value of 1%. This is the value of 1%. Now we need to find out the value of 100%. Okay? So this 100 is bigger than this 1. So we times with this 1% with 100. Okay?
Okay.
Please understand it. Not learn like what we need to do next, what we need to do next. Please. Don't look into the board, try it by your own, please.
It's down to 75.
How 75 actually? We can cancel this 0 with that 0.
Yeah. I got 15.
Yeah, good. 2 times with 10 is 5. Very good. 2 times 5 is 10.
Yeah.
Now 15 times 5 is 75. Very good. This will be the answer.
I did get 75.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Now, one more question, which is find. Okay. Now tell me that 0.2 is 10% of which number?
Okay. 0.2%.
No,
No.
0.2 is 10% of which number?
Is the answer 20?
How those extra zero came, Kavya?
Oh, just 2.
Yeah, very good.
I just checked it now.
You know this? Or you want me to explain?
No, I understand it. I'm not a.
Okay. I think we need a break, Kavya, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so please meet me at 7:16.
Okay. Sorry for taking a long time.
Fine.
I was just eating my yogurt.
Sorry?
I was just eating my yogurt.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So that's finished.
Okay, so earlier we are learning about how to find the whole, and
Yeah.
this time we're going to learn about how to
Find
find
the
the percentage. Okay, so you know that percentage is actually the part of the whole.
Mm-hmm.
So for finding the percentage value, we are dividing the part by the whole. Okay, and then times with 100. As you know that for putting the percentage, converting into percentage, we always times with 100, right?
Yeah.
So for finding whole, the method, according to the method, first we need to divide the part with the whole. Divide the part with the whole. Okay? And then times with 100. This is the two-step method. First, divide the part with the whole and times with 100. Okay. For example, if I ask, what percentage of 400 is 20?
So we have to do 20 by 400.
Which is whole? Which is whole? Whole
Whole.
is 400?
Yeah.
And the part is 20 actually?
20 by 400 times 100.
Yeah. So what will be the answer?
Shall I work it out?
Does 0 cancel? 4 times 5 is 20. So answer will be 5%. And don't forget to put this percentage symbol at the end. As you are converting anything into percentage, so always put this percentage symbol. Okay? Yeah. Now please tell me that what percentage of 250 is 50?
What percentage of what?
250 is 50.
Okay. So 112 is 2. Is it 250?
Yeah.
The answer 120, 125 percentage.
Answer is?
5 percentage.
5% is? How you are calculating this, Kavya?
I did 225 divided by 5.
What is part?
Part is 50.
And whole is?
250.
And you need to times this with?
100.
So how you got the wrong answer?
I'll check again.
Please check again.
Is it 125%?
No. Kavya, 50 with 250 times with 100. So this 0, that 0, you can easily cancel these two.
Yeah.
5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 2 is, 5 times 5 is 525.
Oh, I didn't simplify it.
Then also, how you got the wrong answer? 5 times 2 is 10. This is 0. Answer will be 20%. Is it?
I didn't simplify it.
But you didn't get, if you didn't simplify, then you get your answer. You must got your answer in fraction, right?
Yeah.
Then how you get your answer in whole and wrong? I don't know what are you doing then.
So what I did is 50 by 250 times 100. So I counted the zeros 100 and 0 from 50 and 250.
Yeah.
And then I did 25 divided by 5, which would give me 5. But then I thought 25 times 5, which gave me 125.
What are you doing? First you simplify, then you times.
I forgot to simplify that, and then I did a really wrong mistake.
What are you doing, Kavya? You are just moving in one cycle. Divided, then times with. Divided, but times with. What?
So first of all, I
What
did
math?
divide.
What logic you are doing?
So
Applying
first
it.
of all, I did divide, and then I did time.
Okay. You want to do?
One more question.
Okay. The question is, what is... Yeah. What percentage of 900 is 45? Work out fast, Kavya.
Just thinking. It's answer 5%.
Yeah, good. Okay, so what percentage of 800 is 7 and 20?
Is the answer 90? Is the answer 90?
90%, not just 90.
Oh,
Don't forget to put the percentage symbol there. Yeah, good.
Can we do one more, Sam? Can we do one more, Sam?
Okay. What percentage of 600 is 42?
The answer 7%. Percentage. Then.
Good. Okay.
What are we going to learn next?
The next is percentage increase or decrease. Okay?
So we learned that.
Yeah, so on that time we are increasing the amount by percentage, right? This time we are increasing some amount and we need to calculate what percentage it increased actually.
Oh.
Okay? For example, earlier we have 80 pound. Okay? Now this 80 pound increased to 120 pound. So please tell me what percentage it increased.
4.
Okay? For example,
Okay.
earlier I have just 80 pound. Now I have 120 pound. So what
Is it
percentage
40?
amount it increase? What percentage, not the value, not the pound. What percentage it increase? So for
40%.
this, like what percentage it increase, you know, it's well, let me explain this one by one, like how we are approaching this type of sum. So whenever we need to calculate the value of percentage increase or percentage decrease, it is very important that we always check the percentage change between them. Okay. How
Okay.
to check the percentage change is always from the original amount. For example, 80 is increased to 120. So they ask what percentage it increase? What percentage it increase? So here, first we need to find out what value it increase. Earlier it was 80, now it became 120. So the value increased by 120 minus 80,
Isn't it?
which is 40.
She's 40. So
Yeah?
40% increases.
No, not 40%. This is the
Oh,
amount. It increased by 40. Now we need to find out the value of percentage. So,
yeah.
percentage increase. How we calculate the percentage increase? Percentage increase is calculated by the amount it increase. Okay? The increase amount by the original amount times with 100. Okay? So this is
Okay.
increased by 40. Original amount is 80. Original
Yeah.
was
It's
80,
80.
not 120. 120 was not original. It increased to 120.
Mm-hmm. So
So
40 is
don't confuse with this. What amount it increased to, what amount it decreased to, that's not the original amount. Original amount was this. Okay? What value
okay.
it increased or it decreased. So original was 80 and then times with 100. So this 0, we can easily cancel these two.
Yeah.
Times 2 is 8.
Yeah.
And then 2 cancel this 100 with 50. Answer will be 50%. Did you miss out
Understood.
something?
No, I understood.
Okay. So if amount 80 is increased to 120, so it increased by 50%.
40. Oh, 50%.
Not 40. So it's very easy to find out this value. Okay, Kavya? So how to calculate the value of increase and decrease percent? First, find the amount it increased by or decreased by. And then
Okay.
percentage increase or decrease equals what? Increase value or decrease value
Okay.
by
Yeah.
original times with 100.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, try to do one question based on this. 120 is increased to 180. So what percentage it increased? What percent it increased?
Okay. Is it 180?
Yeah.
increases.
Yeah.
Increase is addition, right? And decrease is takeaway.
Earlier it was 120, now it became 180. So what percentage it increase? No, it became very difficult, Kavya. You unable to simplify this, I think.
No, no, I can't simplify it.
20 is increased to 80. Then now you can maybe simplify. Are you confused in this?
No, I'm okay. It sounds 800%.
No. How 800%? It increased by what? It increased by amount 80 minus 20, which is 40.
Oh, I put 180.
Oh.
Can I do it again?
So if it is 180, so this will become 140?
Yeah, no, 160, I mean. 8 equal to 6.
Oh, sorry. 18, 20 increased to 80. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yes. Now, this 60 by 20 times with 80. Okay?
Okay.
It increased by 240%. Oh.
I thought it was 160, but it was 80. I thought 180 to 20. It's actually 80 to 20.
Times this with 100. Oh no. Kavya, please let me explain this again. So this 20 increased to 80.
Yeah.
So what amount it increased? 80 minus 20, which is 60.
Yeah.
We need to calculate the percentage increase. So it will be increased amount, which is 60. Then original amount, which is 20. And times this with 100. Okay?
Okay.
This 0, that 0 cancel. 2 times 3 is 6. Answer with 300%. Earlier we put 80 here, which is wrong. Times with 100 always. Yeah. Now do one question based on decrease also. In decrease, first try to find out this amount. What amount it decreased by. And then the original is put the original carefully. Okay. The logic is same. Nothing different in this increase or decrease. So if 60 pound is decreased to 48. if this amount 60, oh no, amount 60 is decreased to 48. So what percentage it decrease?
The kid decreased to 48. How do you do this? Do you have to add?
8 decrease. Okay?
Okay, what is that?
Earlier it was 60, now it became 48.
Oh.
Please try it by yourself.
60.
First try what amount it decreased, then you can easily find out decrease percent.
What amount it decreased?
What amount it decreased by, Kavya?
I did 48 at 60.
No, what amount it decreased by?
Oh, I'm just still thinking. Still thinking.
Did you subtract these two or not?
Yeah, you have to subtract.
So what amount you get?
12.
12. So that amount is decreased value?
Yeah, and then I did 12 by 60. I got
Very
12 by
good.
60
And then
times
times by
100.
Wow, then simplify please. You are on the
Okay.
correct path.
It's down to 20%.
Wow. Very good, Kavya. Okay. You know, sometimes they just don't ask about this directly, like this increase to that or this decrease to that. They ask like this way. Like Jenny bought a toy for rupees, so for pound 60, okay? They may ask question like this, that Jenny buy a toy for pound 60 and sold it for pound 72. So what was, okay, so if she buy at 60 pound and sold at 72, so does she getting profit or loss?
Profit?
Profit, as she buy at 60 and sold at 72. So question asks, what percentage, okay? What was her percentage profit? So how we do this type of question, Kavya? Very easy actually. You know, it's first we need to find out what amount the profit she got. Okay?
I might know how to do it.
Please try then. Wow.
Can you help a bit? But can I have some help with
Yes,
this
please.
question?
Please let me know where you need help.
So I need help. So I got 1 by 6 times of 100. I don't know how to.
Sorry?
I got 1 by 6 times of 100.
1 by 6 times of 100. What amount you get? What amount profits he has?
Amount
is what?
The amount is how much he had.
So see, buy at 60 and sold at 72. So how much amount profits he get? 12. So you need to write those 12 on the top.
Yeah.
And on the bottom what?
The bottom is 12 by 72 times of 100.
72 is the original.
I mean 60. Selling 60.
Please simplify then.
Oh, the answer is 20%.
Yeah. Why are you stuck then?
I
You forget what goes on the down.
Yeah.
Why you forget? Always think original goes on the down. So originally he buy at this amount, right? In profit and loss case, always the cost price goes on the bottom because that's the original amount actually. Whatever the cost price is, that's the actually original amount. So always those cost price is goes on the down. Okay?
Okay.
Either she get profit or loss. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Always cost price go on the bottom. For example, if I ask that Sally buy a bike for, I don't know what happened. A bike
for 10 pounds.
For 150 pounds. Okay? She buy a bike for
150 pounds.
150 pounds and sold it at
So this is also the profit.
120 pounds. Is it profit?
Yes.
She bought a bike for 150, Pakavya.
Yeah.
She bought at 150 and sold at
120. She left it down.
Loss. Yeah.
Loss.
So what was her loss percentage?
I think I'll try it. I think I might know.
Okay, please try then. If you know, then please try. Tell me the loss percentage.
You answer 20%.
Very good.
Can we do one more sum?
Yeah, but this time we are trying the another way, which is, if a person sold a car at 180 pounds, how much they sold? They sold at 180 pounds and he's making 20% profit. So at what amount? What was the original cost price of this? So they sold the car at 180?
Yeah.
Right? And making what? Making 20% profit.
Yeah.
20%? Profit.
Profit.
Okay. So what is the original cost price? They're asking about cost price. Means we need to find out the original amount now. They are
Oh,
giving the final version, and they also give us what percentage the profit he make.
okay.
Okay. So always assume the cost price be as 100. 100%.
Okay.
Okay. The cost price is 100%.
100%.
So if we have 100 as a cost price and we are gaining 20% profit,
Yeah.
so the selling price will be whatever amount we are sell those bike is always 100 plus 20, which is 120%,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
And this 120% is equals this 180 because this is the
Yeah.
original selling price of this bike.
Yeah.
So can we write this 180 equals 120%?
Yeah.
Now,
That is
what our goal is finding the cost price, and cost price is 100%. And we know
yeah.
if 120% is this, then we are finding 1% value of 1% first, and then 100% easily.
Yeah. The 1% will be.
Do you want to try this?
Yeah.
Please try then.
Okay.
One percent will be
180 by 120.
wow, and then 100% will be
180 by 120 times 100.
wow, good. Simplify very carefully, Kavya.
Okay. It's down to 150.
Wow, very good. So, when we look into the question, we think like maybe unable to find the solution, right? Because they are asking question this way. A man is sold a car for 180 pounds, making 20% profit. What is the original cost price of the car? Okay? So how we
Okay.
approach this? We are saying, oh, man sold at 180, right? And
Yeah.
make 20% profit.
Yeah.
So what will be the cost price? Cost price means cost price is always 100. Cost price is always 100. This
100.
thing must fit in our mind. This is not written anywhere. These things must come in your mind always, automatically. These things need to come in your mind that 100% is cost price. So they just give this value that 160 is the selling price, whatever amount they sold a car, and
Yeah.
making 20% profit. Okay?
Yes.
So what will be the cost price? So cost price is always 100%.
Yeah.
So if cost price is 100% and he make 20% profit, so the selling
That's
price is
150.
120.
Yeah.
And in the question, it is already given. The selling price is 180 pound.
Yeah.
That means this 120% equals 180 pound. That's how we are calculating this. It's not written anywhere in your sheet. They are not asking like this way. You need to think like this way. Okay?
Okay.
I want to give you one question. I want to see that would you able to do this or not.
Okay.
Don't open your sheet, please.
What? I'm not looking at my sheet.
A man sold a bike for 96 pounds, making 20% loss.
What's loss again?
What is the original cost price of the bike? A man sold a bike for 96 pounds, making 20% loss. What is the original cost price of the bike?
It's the answer 480%.
Loss. Loss means?
Take away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Earlier the
460.
cost price was 100 and now you need to take away 20 from there.
460.
Oh no. What are you doing? Please let me know. Step one by one.
So I did 96. So I thought 1 is equal to 96 by 20%.
Sorry?
1 is equal to 96 by 20%.
No. They just give us the value for the selling price of the bike, which is 96. And they say that if a man sold the bike for 96, then he made 20% loss.
Oh.
And they ask for cost price, original cost price. So what is the cost price? Always what we assume the cost price will be?
Cost price will be 100 always.
100%, right?
Yeah.
So if we have cost price as 100% and we are making 20% loss, so what will be the selling price then?
Selling price will be
80? Because
yeah,
cost price is 800 and we have 20% loss, so 80 will be the selling price?
Yeah.
And that 80% equals 96 pounds?
Yeah.
And we need to calculate the value for 100%.
100%.
So first
So
find out the value of 1%, then 100%. Yeah?
And then 96 by 80 times of 100.
Yeah, good.
Can I quickly do that?
Please, please. And please don't forget this method while you're solving your homework, Kavya.
Okay.
Actually, everything is written in your sheet. If you go through your sheet line by line, then each and every concept is clearly written there.
It's answer 120.
Very good. Answer will be 120. Okay. Now, few easy questions. I just want to revise all those to you. Please let me know. Please convert 40% to decimal.
40% to decimal.
Yeah.
Is the answer 0.04?
Yeah. Now, please One more question. 20% of pound 60.
Down to 12.
Yeah. Next question is 40 pound 40 is what percentage of 160?
Okay. Mm, Down to 25%.
Good. I think you remember all the concept, right? Still,
Yes.
you have any doubt you want me to explain?
No, I'm okay.
Nothing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're okay with the last class also?
Last class I didn't find it. I had some. I didn't find it easy, but this class I think I understand. I understand now.
Because that's why we are taking two class of percentage, because in first class child may find difficult, in second class we are revising all those concepts again, and now it become easier, right? So you're okay with both class right now? You don't have
Yeah.
you don't have any doubt?
No.
Can I finish our class now?
Okay.
Bye bye then.
Bye.